Insurgency Sandstorm is looking really good right now in the attachments department of the game. There's a few attachments for the weapons that I feel shouldn't be worth as many supply points as they are, and here's why. Starting off with iron sights, obviously for every weapon your iron sights are free, but for the M16A4, M4A1, and MP7 you can purchase with 1 point a set of backup flip-up sights. I believe for the M16 and M4 this sight should be made free as well. This is because the flip-up sight is only slightly better than the default sights, which we can see side by side here. The difference is barely noticeable. The Insurgent standard rifles, the AKM and AK-74, arguably have considerably better iron sights. The AK pattern sights offer a much better field of view and overall clarity. Flip-up sights, although they are an improvement over the carry handle sights, realistically are still inferior to a 1x red dot sight. The 1x red dot sight offers an extremely clean field of view with a precise dot reticle, all at the same price point. So because there's no competitive reason to use a flip-up sight over the equally valued red dot, the flip-up sights should become free. As mentioned earlier, the MP7 can also have flip-up sights attached for 1 supply point. In my opinion, these flip-up sights do not perform better than the default sights. This comes down to personal opinion more than anything, but I'd argue the flip-up sights aren't an improvement and are not considerably better than their counterpart, the Uzi. Because of this, I think either the flip-up sights should again be made free, or the flip-up sights should become the default for the MP7 as they are more in line with the Uzis. Moving on, the G36K is interesting in the fact that it's the only gun with access to the 4x ISM scope. The 4x ISM scope lies in the eyes of the beholder. I for one think this thing is the peak of human achievement, that it's absolutely beautiful. Others might think it's god-awful and should never be seen again. Aesthetic values aside, in use the scope offers a very nice reticle, but severely punishes the player through a low field of view and an extreme tunnel vision effect. When put side by side with other 4x scopes, this is easier to see. Since other scopes at the same price point are objectively better, the ISM should be decreased in value by either 1 or 2 points. This would convince more players to try the scope because it's cheaper, and a price differential would highlight the scope's exclusivity to the G36K. Lastly, the Insurgent M16A2 gets this really sick 3x scope called the A2, and I really think that like every other gun should be allowed to have this scope because 3x works like perfectly. And I don't really like scopes, but this 3x I really like. Anyways, yeah, we should have this for like everything because it's perfect. Maybe you agree with me on some of these things, maybe you don't agree with me at all and you think I'm stupid. Either way, it doesn't really matter to me because I just made this video for fun.